Guys, we're back, and I think this is the 5th episode of Pokemon Liquid Crystal, and the reason I say that is because we're somewhere a little different. I don't exactly remember where the last episode left off, but I think we lost one episode between last episode and where we are now. So this is what the team looks like. Ekans, Togepi, who I believe made it into the last episode, Quilava, who I can't remember if he was evolved yet or not. He probably was, though. He probably was. Bellsprout, Ghastly. I'm going to change up this squad real quick. I caught a lot of Pokemons and did a lot of grinding. I've actually recorded way past this. I recorded all the way up until like at some point into Azalea Town. I really did. And had fully planned to be releasing episodes between the last episode that you guys saw and this episode. But there was a big problem in that, well, I lost one episode just due to editing reasons and technical difficulties. There was supposed to be, it was either episode 4 or 5. I think 5, though. I think we got episode 4 up, no problem. But what ended up happening was just a bunch of editing issues. Now, the reason I'm switching Sandshrew in for Ekans is because Ghastly is a poison type. So even though Ekans can be sweet, thanks. Oh, he only has Shed Skin. He doesn't even have Intimidate, so scratch that. But I just want to use Sandshrew. I've never really used Sandshrew on a Let's Play before, and that's about the only reason. But even then, I had him up to like level 15 or 16. I had at least every Pokemon in the box at level 15 and was going to let people vote on who to use on the team. And we could still do that later. The videos haven't been attracting as much comments as I was hoping, but that's fine. But if you're watching this either now or in the future, and you're wondering what happened, so the way the game works is you can have multiple save slates, and what I do is I hit recent and I load Pokemon Liquid Crystal, and then instead of just using the save file, I just use the save slates. And so I went to load a save slate because I make a different save slate for each episode, so if something happens in the recording, I can just load the previous spot. Oop, accidentally hit my mic there. Apologize if you heard that. And what I ended up doing was, as I was trying to load it, I accidentally saved over it on the home screen. So I completely lost the file that was at Azalea. And this was, well, the last kind of recording I had that made sense. So, unfortunately, I did lose a little bit of stuff. But, I was Wooper. But I'm very excited to announce that I think I am getting better with technology. I think I'm getting better with recording and with Let's Plays. And that makes me very excited. And what I mean by that is I was recording using two different programs. I was recording my video and audio on two different programs, and it was a pain. I'm not very good at editing. I will be the first to admit that. And so I was very lucky that it wasn't more of a problem in other videos, but the audio and video were not synced up. It was very hard because I was editing it on a different program. I wasn't watching them at the same time, and if you do this line of work and you're an editor, it probably seems funny, but I just had the hardest time with it. Not even gonna lie. And I lost Pokemon, these wild battles. I lost Pokemon Stadium, the Wes and Jess episode 2. Jessica and I have recorded that about 2 or 3 different times. It's very unfortunate. But if this video is a success, then I'll know that I can record more. So that was one problem. Let me get my mouse out of here. That was one problem. Then the second problem, I was like, well, I record my videos on OBS. So I was like, I'll just record audio. That's what I did for Golden Age, and that's what I did for Gray Topaz. And the biggest problem was I cannot turn down the volume on some of these emulators, and that was making Pokemon was just so loud. Even these battles were so loud. I couldn't be louder than them because of how loud they were. And that made me Are you gonna Okay, Screech. That made me super nervous to record a Let's Play using OBS because I was thinking, man, if I can't change the audio of the game, then what am I going to do? Because the game's going to be louder than me and it's just not that enjoyable, because the fun of Let's Plays is the commentary and the interaction with the people, and without the commentary, there's no interaction, right? So I was just super bummed out, super worried, because the last two Let's Plays, as much as I liked Gray Topaz and Golden Age, there was definitely a problem with how loud the game audio was, because I didn't know how to turn it down. But I played around on OBS more, which I should have done from the beginning. I watched a lot of videos over it, and if I have everything set up right, then I'm super excited. I applied a noise gate, so I'm hoping you guys aren't hearing keys as much. I turned down I have it on a two-way kind of channel now. I'm not going to pretend to know all the lingo, but I have it, recording mic audio, recording desktop audio, and I have the desktop audio set way lower. So if it's done right, the game audio should not, jeez, keep getting interrupted. The game audio should not be nearly as loud. And the other important thing is we've had a lot of wild Pokemons, and if the cuts are working right, then everything should be fine. The video and audio should be synced up. Now, the reason that we lost Pokemon Stadium 2, because we recorded Pokemon Stadium 2 on OBS as a way of testing it out for a chance to bring this Let's Play back. And when I dumped it into AVS, which is what I use to edit the videos, more on that later, it wasn't working. It would get all out of order. Pokemon Stadium Episode 2, by the time we were done with it, it was just a mess. Nothing was synced up, and mind you, that was the initial problem, recording audio and video on different things, editing them on different things, and then trying to just jam both of them into AVS, was the fact that they were all unsynced, not in sync, and that was a big problem. It was borderline unwatchable, even though it was just like the slightest of seconds off. It was still very noticeable. We would say something, and then maybe not even a second later, it would happen. And it was very noticeable. And maybe I just thought it was noticeable, but I feel like it was very noticeable. And I was not proud of it. I was not happy with it. And I did not want to present that. So we recorded it again. Oh my goodness. Well, I was not proud of it, and we recorded it again on OBS because, like I said, now I can record audio and video, and I think it'll turn out well on OBS. And then when I dragged and dropped it into AVS at some point, and I don't know if it was AVS, I think it was OBS though. It was not synced, oddly enough. Now I think I remedied this by, I had 17.2, I believe, and now there's 18.0.1. And now the reason this took so long to fix, because OBS prompted me every day, hey, we have a new one out, so you may be asking yourself, why did it take you so long? It's been a couple of weeks since the last video. And simply put, the internet here is not the best because, as I think I've mentioned in other ones, I live in a pool house, and the Wi-Fi in my dad's house is good. Don't get me wrong, it's just out in the pool house, I don't get it the best. I had a laptop and but the PC was not so good. I could not download it. They're bombarding me with Pokemon battles right now. I was actually going to buy an Ether because I thought, well, that will cut down on Pokemon battles, so I won't have to do so many cuts, so maybe there's a chance we can salvage it. But they don't sell them at this point in the game. Very heartbroken to find that out. But, so I think it was the old OBS because I've updated it. I've done just test recordings, and they all seem to turn out okay. So, the gist of it is, the bottom line is, if this works fine, like I think it will, because this is now the new OBS, OBS 18.0.1, which is the most current at the time of this video. I think this is going to go off without a hitch. I test recorded this, about a 10-minute video of just random battles and whatnot, and then edited that, like a test edit, and it turned out okay. Turned out good. So I definitely have faith that this will. What that means is if this turns out well, then the Let's Play is coming back, and Wes and Jess will be coming back, and Pokemon Stadium will be coming back, and that's all good news. This also means that it will be way faster to edit, and I only have a month of school left. Yes, I am taking summer classes, but I have hope that this Let's Play will be updated frequently, twice to maybe 3 times a month, or that is not frequent. Twice to 3 times a week. Actually, let's see what she says. Pant. I finally got out of that cave. It was much bigger than expected. I got too tired to explore the whole thing, so I came outside. That's kind of what we did. We're going to have to go back in a little bit anyway, so. I don't remember the last thing I said. Oh, 2 to 3 times weekly. But it also means I think we're going to be doing way more content on the channel. I am working on a list of Let's Plays for this summer. This and Wes and Jess will probably be the only Let's Plays that we do between now and about May 15th-ish. I think that's when I get back. Oh, that was unfortunate, wasn't it? But yeah, mid-May. Oh, oh my goodness. Around mid-May, there could be. I don't want to put a number on it just in case I'm wrong. But I would say double-digit videos uploaded in a single week. If this works now. If this doesn't work, then I'll have to release some kind of video somehow saying due to, technical difficulties, videos will. Oh my goodness. We're going to get rocked by this Geodude. I should take the advantage and just heal Willava. Because we're going to have to send back out. We're going to have to send back out Bellsprout. And I have to send back out. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I was looking to see if I had any. Was he Adam elixirs? Is that what refills the power points? Maybe. Oh, I guess we could be sand attacking. If this doesn't wreck our face. Okay, good. Let's get some sand attacks. This is going to be the most boring episode of Pokemon that I've ever done. And I've done some boring ones. Well. Bellsprout. I've also got a mic stand and a pop filter. Again, which I had for Gray Topaz. But then when I moved and took like a year break from doing videos, I have no idea where they are. So I'm hoping that has improved the channel. Between the noise gate, the pop filter, the mic stand. Are you kidding me? If you magnitude... Okay. Now, it isn't perfect. It's not perfect. You may be noticing the file option cheat screen. That's because my keyboard doesn't have escape. Yeah. Kid you not. I think the week before I started this Let's Play, somehow the keyboard broke. And I don't know how that happened, but it is something that happened, and that's how you get the file option cheat bar to go away. You hit escape to kind of pseudo full screen it. Oh, I thought I hit. Oh, I guess I hit B. And I don't have that option, so that's why that's there. We'll be ordering a new keyboard, maybe over the summer. So that may be something that's there until May, which will be a bunch of episodes, but hey. I can live with that, if you can live with that. I don't even look that high up, because the Pokemon battles are in the middle of the screen. I forget that the bar is even there. So it says the kid won't let anyone into Azalea Town until he gets his Pokédoll back. Here, you can use this. Now, you know what? I'm gonna have to make a cut, because I feel like I need to go back to the Pokemon Center. It's not hard to get the Pokédoll, trust me. It literally takes that repel. So maybe we don't have to do it. I'm gonna hate myself if we don't get there, though. That's the thing, because our team is kind of beaten. Look at that. Just now remembering there's running shoes. It didn't really matter. In the cave, you get just bombarded. You just get attacked every 2 seconds. The running shoes, don't know if it would have mattered much. Slowpoke, we got what? Quilava. So you can probably guess that this isn't a good matchup. Oh my goodness. Let's try Smokescreen. I haven't done too much talking about the Let's Play at hand. But that's okay. You've probably all seen Poke plays before. Potion. I just can't wait to be done with this episode, edit it, and see that everything turned out right. Now I'm wondering if the Slowpoke even has a water move. Because I'm one of those people, I gotta pump myself up. And this could definitely be a big turning point. It could. I think I've only been saying it for like the last year now that we have big plans for the channel. And I think those will be realized soon. A lot of commitment to through everything. Look at that crit. But it's going to be a lot more than Pokemon Let's Plays. I don't want to give away anything because my current setup just might not be able to record something. There's a lot of console games that we want to do. I got an Elgato for Christmas, but I need a more powerful laptop to run the Elgato. So that's an investment I'm looking to make over the summer, hopefully. On top of that, just a lot of things with Steam and other games. It's crazy if you guys could see the ideas that I have, but I don't want to speak on any of them just in case. So there's TM39 and contains Swift. That's pretty handy in that it never misses. So it's always good to just throw on a Pokemon because in the main game, a lot of people will use evasion or accuracy lowering moves. So you see, like I was smoke screening, so it's handy to have on you. X defend, and if you'll note the water in the background, we'll come back here when we have surf. My repel wore off. Anything, yeah, if I'm just being honest, it doesn't exactly surprise me that the channel is kind of slow to build up. A, there's already a lot of YouTubers. B, there's already a lot of people doing Pokemon Let's Plays. And C, as of right now, it's not the highest production. There's a lot more that we could do. We could insert the overlays for the team and the badges. That's pretty popular in Pokemon Let's Plays. And I'll see you later. Okay, good thing we don't have to verse him. diversity of content. There's a lot of stuff that I want to do. If I'm just talking about Let's Plays that I want to do, then the Wes and Jess, if you're not watching Pokemon Stadium, do it, because if this video works out, that's making a comeback. But Jessica and I are going to play the entire catalog of Legend of Zelda games because she's never played them before. And I've played just about all of them except the second one. I've played it. I've played it, just not a great success. So let's see what this guy has to say. It's unsafe to go in there, so I'm standing guard. Aren't you a good Samaritan? Probably. What do you have to say? Slowpoke have disappeared from town. I heard their tails are being sold somewhere. Oh, this is very funny, very topical. Jessica and I are still playing through Pokemon Sun and Moon. And we got to a part where Team Skull is cutting off tails of Slowpokes. And Jessica was like, oh my gosh. Wait till you get to this point. You see what they're doing to Slowpokes. And she thought that was just the most like obscene thing anyone could do. And I was like, oh yeah. Team Rocket did that crap like 20 years ago. All the Slowpoke have disappeared from the town. Forest protectors may be angry with us. It may be a bad omen. We should stay in. Alright. Where have all the Slowpoke gone? Are they out playing somewhere? Oh ho ho, you wish, kiddo. You wish. Ma'am. Did you come to get Kurt to make some balls? A lot of people do just that. And we will be doing that. If you didn't watch the anime or play any of the games, then you're in for a treat. Do you know about Slowpoke Tail? I heard it's tasty. Aren't you glad I told you that? Could have lived without knowing that, honestly. But thank you. Cut through Azalea and you'll be in Ilex Forest. But these skinny trees make it impossible to get through. The Charcoal Man's Pokemon can cut down trees. Alright, foreshadowing. That's what Pokemon games are good at. Who are you? Up there. You want to make some balls? Sorry, but that'll have to wait. Do you know Team Rocket? Nah, don't worry. I'll tell you anyhow. Okay. Team Rocket's an evil gang that uses Pokemon for their dirty work. Also, I don't remember what he sounds like on the show at all. It's been entirely too long. They're supposed to have disbanded 3 years ago. Anyway, they're at the well, cutting off Slowpoke tails for sale. So I'm going to give them a lesson in pain. Hang on, Slowpoke. Old Kurt is on his way. Alright, sweet. Grandpa's gone. Oh, no. He literally just left, and she's already lonely. That's okay. It's a fruit bearing tree. 2 white apricorns. So, after this episode, I will look up what each color does, because, as mentioned, it has been entirely too long. I don't remember what each one does. But this was really cool when it first came out, at least to me, because the first game had, I think, the standard 4. Pokeball, Great Ball, Ultra Ball, Master Ball, and this game just went overboard with the balls. It's kind of crazy. Alright. Hey there. The guard up took off when I shouted at him, but then I took a tumble down the well. I slammed down hard on my back so I can't move. Rats. If I were fit, my Pokemon would have punished them. It can't be helped. Hubs, show them how gutsy you are in my place. Darn, I'm standing guard up top when some old coot yelled at me. He startled me so much that I fell down here. I think I'll vent my anger by taking it out on you. Yep. Rocket Grunt wants to battle, sends out Rattata. I think I naturally just want to make a joke at everything about me being 10. You know, venting your anger on a 10-year-old. Alright. Pretty standard stuff, just embering Rattatas. You know how we do it. We like our Rattatas extra crispy. So second Rattata. Much of the same. Used Hyper Fang. Oh boy. Okay. I actually didn't do anything. Maybe because he's burned. Burn does reduce physical attack. Good old Quilava. I guess I should switch now, because I do want Quilava to be, like, super strong. For Bugsy, but same time, I need some other strong Pokemons. I probably will do an unearthly amount of grinding after this to get everybody caught up, since I put in a lot of grinding time and lost that. To what I mentioned prior. Do I think Sandshrew can beat this guy? That's the question. I did more than I wanted it to. He missed with a supersonic. Oh, that critical. Like that noise. Just a bite. Did more than I wanted it to do. But we should be able to take this unless it's like a super crit. Look at there. Go Sandshrew. It's a good chunk of experience. I'm going to leave him out here. Maybe do like one scratch. But I'll probably... Nope. Definitely not doing it now. That Intimidate. We already don't have the best attack power. I actually evolved Togepi. It actually did not take that long at all. I don't know in this game if he's max happiness or if he's at a certain level. He ended up just evolving faster than I thought he would, so I didn't bother looking it up. Lower my defense. Oh, we got that sweet kiss off. Kind of interesting. Sweet kiss confusing Pokemons. Use Wrap and Mist. So I'm happy about all these things. Oh, that was useless. But okay. If they have another Ekans, they're in trouble. Come on, Fire Blast. Waterfall, okay. I didn't do anything. I like having Metronome. Metronome's fun. That is not fun. Neither is being wrapped. Well, now we're just diluting experience here. Oh. Okay. Confused. Hurt yourself. Man. I'm sorry. We're already going to die from the wrap. Thunder. Fire Blast. Bite. So frustrating. So now we'll send in Quilava. You know how we do it. Extra crispy. Good stuff. Alright, defeated the Grunt. You rotten brat. Easy now. Found a super potion. Good deal. Oh, there's still 2 more battles. Well, yeah, okay. There's still 2 more battles. If we obeyed you. I almost thought that said forbid you. Rocket Grunt sending out that Rattata. We're going to just send out our Shrew that we have aimed. Alright, come on. No! Alright, Bellsprout. I actually evolved Bellsprout. I think it was like level 21 or something weird like that. But I had him evolve too. Had me a little Weeping Bell. I like me some Weeping Bells. I like the whole Sprouts. James had one back in the day. And I don't even know what that said. But I cannot remember that one chick's name. I cannot remember that girl's name. I cannot do it. But she had the Bellsprout. And it defeated the Pikachu. Defeated Bullsprout. Bullsprout? I just combined their names. Bellsprout beat Bulbasaur. He beat Pikachu. And then the Muck came and sat on him. Saw all that. That was good stuff. I like me Bellsprouts. They have a tower named after them. They're just cool dudes once you get to know them. You needed a grass Pokemon. Thought about doing Pineco in that spot. Even though he's not grass, but he was kind of like a wall that we could just use to explode on stuff. That's another reason I like having Ghastly, because Team Rocket likes to explode. And now we have two ways of dealing with that. We have a Damp, Poliwag, and a Ghastly that we can switch into. Which, oh my goodness, you should probably tune in for the next episode. I actually don't know when it's going to happen. But we can evolve Haunter into Gengar. We just need a Moonstone. And we have the very same Moonstone from earlier. So get hyped for Gengar, because he will happen on this Let's Play. Another Zubat. Let's go ahead and use the Ghastly, shall we? Oh, he's so close to level 18. Nightshade, right? This video seems like it's lasted forever, and that was a bite, which I'm not a fan of. Let me try to readjust without making too much noise. Because the cave did not take too long. It felt like it took forever, but I think that was just because I was just trying to get in so much information in such a little time. And now we're doing this story arc too. This is either the most boring episode ever or the most exciting episode ever. I'm not sure. Alright, a lot of stuff has happened. A lot of explanations have happened. A lot of backstories have happened. Not sure. If this is anything with Bite, which is like all their Pokemons, then this may not go too well for us. Coughing. So, Nightshade. Throw some Nightshade. That's okay. See what this does. Not very effective. Coughing, you should know that. Just, what, one more? Yeah, one more. Unless he's got a potion. I don't think we can get poisoned since we're poisoned, so. There is the super potion. That restores 50, and we've only done 36. Now we have to start all the way over. We'll probably have to use a potion of our own, just to be safe here. Don't want to unnecessarily die. Or faint. Don't want your ghost Pokemon fainting out there. Nightshade? Yeah, there we go. This dude, I think, only had one Pokemon. It's a higher level than us, but we are pretty solid. And we've already talked to like everybody in Azalea Town. We'll have to talk to Kurt one more time. But that's it. Yeah, Team Rocket was broken up 3 years ago, but we continued our activities underground. Now you can have fun watching us stir up trouble. Cool. Oh, cool, dude. Kurt. Oh, way to go, Hubs. Team Rocket is taking off. My back's better, too. Oh, just in time. After I cleared out the place. Let's get out of here. The reason I don't like giving voices to reoccurring characters is between the span of defeating Team Rocket, I already forgot what voice I gave him. So, it's dangerous business assigning voices to characters. Okay. Thank you. We hope to see you again. Alright, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. Awesome. Hopefully it worked out. this episode I think was a lot of fun. It was definitely interesting trying to fit the last month of my life into the first 10 minutes of this video, which kind of gave the first video a weird disconnecting tone, but I think we brought it back with the end of the episode beating Team Rocket. It was very Pokemon centric. So that was good. In the next episode, it looks like we're going to be taking on the second gym, which who doesn't love gym fights? So do be sure to like the video, comment, please subscribe, because if this set out works like I hope it does, man, I'm telling you, a lot of good videos coming up. A lot of videos. I want you guys to be a part of it. I want you guys to get involved now, because it's going to be so exciting. Hopefully we can hit the ground running over the summer and just have an amazing catalog of videos. So I'm going to stop rambling, and I will see you guys in the next episode.